Yo, he from the 4 when John the Don stay on the grind. Yo, that's Larry Podcast, put it on, it's right on time. This ain't for the week, cause we do this once a week. Cause kicking it like sneakers ain't right for your tweeters. Yo, that's Larry Podcast. Yo, that's Larry. Yo, that's Larry. Yo, that's Larry Podcast. Yo, that's Larry. Yo, that's Larry. Yo, that's Larry Podcast. Yo, that's Larry. Yo, that's Larry. Yo, that's Larry Podcast. Yo, that's Larry. Yo, that's Larry. Yo, that's Larry Podcast. Yo, that's Larry. Yo, that's Larry. Yo, that's Larry Podcast. Yo, that's Larry. Yo, that's Larry. Yo, that's Larry Podcast. Yo, that's Larry. Yo, that's Larry. Yo, that's Larry Podcast. Yo, that's Larry. Yo, that's Tune in.
All right, John. We was talking about, or we didn't bring up, what do you call the flight with Gail and them?
The Blue Origin.
The Blue Origin. Was it mission?
What's a mission?
I mean...
Don't they have to go there to do something for it to be a mission?
I mean, getting there was the mission, I guess. And they came back.
I guess they had no casualties.
All right. Do you believe that they went to where they said they went?
Do you believe Neil Armstrong walked on the moon?
Me personally, no.
Okay, then.
Because one thing that really stood out to me was nobody had on helmets. I think you're supposed to have on helmets. Astronauts have on helmets.
Not the whole time, they don't.
Fighter pilots have on helmets.
They didn't have to get outside the spaceship. I mean, as long as they got oxygen pushing through the rocket or whatever they be on the capsule, you good.
There still should have been a helmet.
For what?
For what spaceship you ever seen take off and the people ain't got no helmet on?
Because they going all the way in space. They going out there.
This is the first time I've ever seen a spaceship or whatever take off and the people ain't got on no helmets.
First, let me say this to you. This is an all-women crew. They probably didn't want to mess their hair up.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
And you know Gail King, that's an Oprah homegirl. Think she about to look ugly putting a helmet on? Now, if they probably would design one more like a slim fit, everybody would have one on.
Slim fit in the helmet?
Yeah. Because I believe, what's the dude name? The rich dude? Because his wife went up there.
Oh, Jeff Bezos?
Yeah, his wife designed them spaces right there. You seen how those was made. All she needed to make was a helmet to compliment it. It would have been warm. And I also seen another video, that symbol that's on their spacesuit.
Okay.
It's bringing up a lot of controversy.
What the symbol look like?
Y'all go look at that symbol and turn it upside down and tell me what y'all see.
I'm scared to look.
Bruh, it's a whole, the little goat pentagram looking animal that be on the pentagram, that goat head. Exactly what it looked like.
That's supposed to represent what, the Illuminati or
The
something?
dark side, the demons.
Why they always make a goat represent that?
Why a goat?
Yeah, then the goat is also supposed to represent the greatest of all time, right?
I mean, I guess Lucifer trying to prove a point. Can't tell you that, though.
Interesting. I still look at the fact they ain't had no helmet on.
I don't believe they went up. Well, I think it was about 62 miles above Earth, which they still in the atmosphere. So technically, you wasn't all the way in space.
If you win.
Yeah, if you actually went that part too. I know Gail King though. She was terrified. You could see it all over her face during that time.
Yeah, and then they came back fast.
I think it was only like 11 minutes. How long you want to go up there for?
The way I look at this thing that we call Earth, it seemed like it would take you a long time to get to wherever you're trying to get to, just to be 11 miles above it. What you said, 60 miles above it?
I think there was 60-something miles in the air.
So 60-some miles above Earth.
I think.
but still in the atmosphere.
Yeah, it's still in the atmosphere.
All right,
Like that.
it seemed like it would take you a long time to get to that. Like you went to Earth's edge and then 60 more miles.
I don't know, big atmosphere.
It's a long way from the ground. I know that.
I mean, 62 miles is a long way too, straight.
That's
So
what I'm
the same way
saying.
you going straight up.
So, but you going up higher than 62 miles. You going up however many miles it is to get to.
How many miles does it take to get all the way out there in space? To consider you out there in space?
From ground to space. I'm gonna have to Google that.
Okay, Google. How many miles does it take to reach space?
Nigga, I don't know.
It depends on how you define reach space. There are two commonly used boundaries. The Kármán line is recognized boundary at 62 miles above sea level. That's one point.
All right, so they're saying the 62 miles you're talking about is from ground to space. So it was 62 miles.
Yeah.
All right. So that's all they went was the 62 miles.
I believe they're going to start having passenger rockets.
Yeah.
They were just guinea pigs.
They said that it cost $28 million.
If you had 50 of it, and you had 28 throwaway, would you do that?
No.
Why? I mean, I wouldn't either, but why you wouldn't?
We had this conversation already. I'm not spending no $28 million to go to space. I ain't even want to go to space. There ain't nothing up there I'm really trying to get that close to.
You don't want to prove that Earth is round to yourself?
No, I'd rather just have I just rather have the debate with people. Like, just being real. Like, I ain't trying to go up there and prove it. See, I told you it was round.
Think they get Wi-Fi out there?
Nope. Well, no, it's satellites up there, so they should. Probably better than what we got down here.
You know they got it blocked.
And
Who they got it blocked for, though? The
Yeah,
aliens?
Nah, for them other countries.
Be out there using their Wi-Fi.
And that's crazy. Like, they got, like, they say they got a whole bunch of, like, satellites just floating around Earth. Because, like, when a satellite break and they don't use it anymore, they don't go get it.
It just goes on to the
No.
never ending, ain't it?
No, it's still in Earth's orbit.
Man, what's that little smart black dude, that scientist dude?
Larry.
That nigga wish. That's a nigga. I said smart black dude. It say no smart nigga.
A little smart black dude.
I can't think his name though. But he was talking about the black hole thing. He said they had video where they showed a black hole swallowing a star. 15 minutes later, the star popped back up after passing through the black hole
Where did it pop back up at?
on the other side.
Because they were saying, the last thing I seen about black holes, they say that the stuff that they seen go in it, they've never seen it come out.
They said it had a star and the same star that went through it. Went in and passed through it. Came back out 15 minutes later.
But was the star...
I'm not that dude now.
I was about to say, was the star different in any way?
I don't know.
Like, there's a lot that goes into that. It might have popped back out the same side, but was it the same star? Was it different in the way it was before it went in there?
I want to know what's in the black hole myself.
We'll never find out.
Almost like a something dealing with time.
I think so. Like, I truly think it's almost like like in the desert, you have like sinkholes and stuff. Like, there's no purpose for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just there. Like, when you got a lot of what we call space, it's just it's got to be something with time, because it's a void. It's a void in. What's crazy? It's a void in the middle of nothing. That sounds crazy to even say. It's a void in
You know what I'm
the
saying?
middle of
Shaking my
nothing.
head like I understand shit.
But just think about it. In the middle of nothing, there's a void there.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't know how things respond when they go in there. They know where it eats light. Because light can shine through one side and you can't see the light out the other side. So it eats light.
Why is space so cold with that big ass sun out there?
That's a multiple part question.
Cause I mean,
Because the sun that you're referring to is our sun. Like, the heat, the way our atmosphere is made up, from my understanding, the sun hits our atmosphere and it gets, like, the atmosphere makes it do what it does as far as heating up Earth. But if you out there with these planets that don't have an atmosphere, and the distances between all the, because the sun is in the center, right?
yeah.
In the center of the galaxy, right? We're the third closest planet to the sun. So the other planets, like Mars, is hotter than we are, right?
I think so.
Or is Mars colder?
I think it's hotter. Can't be because the closer the hotter, so you got Venus and Mercury right there.
But Mercury cold, ain't it?
I think the heat what makes it unlivable. One reason why it's unlivable.
But I just know because of our placement, like we're the one planet that's placed perfectly to be able to maintain our atmosphere, to be able to live here, organisms, insects, all of that, to be able to live in this atmosphere is because of our placement. If we drifted, I heard it one time before, if we drifted 20 miles farther away from the sun, all that would change.
Yeah. I mean, your whole climate gonna change because of that.
So just think about it. Like, we're in that perfect spot. You know what I'm saying? And we rotate from what's told to us. We rotate around the sun. At the same time, we're spinning.
Pause.
Huh?
Pause.
What?
Doing a lot of head motion there, pal.
But we're rotating around the sun, spinning at the same time, and a moon is rotating around us, spinning. That's some like, that's very, you can't explain that.
You hear about the asteroid that's supposed to hit us in, I think, what, 2030?
Man, it was an asteroid supposed to hit us in 1996. It was an asteroid that could have hit
But
us.
they had the technology now where they could blast them and just create what's the astro showers. That's all we really see because we got technology to detect that kind of thing and destroy it before it happens.
You saying, do we?
No, we do.
They can't guarantee that.
But that's what they're telling us to keep our minds at ease.
It ain't making me at ease. Because, okay, if this asteroid is the size of
Texas.
Okay, you shoot it. Now it's not the size of Texas, but it's the size of, now you got 1 million rocks that's the size of minivans.
I mean, by the time they shoot, they probably can shoot it early enough to where they just keep breaking up small pieces, then you got the meteor shower.
You hope.
Yeah, I hope.
Hell, when it becomes a meteor shower, okay, what makes it through the atmosphere could be little pebbles, but that little pebble was a bigger size. If it's multiple minivans, I can't.
You have your shirts up to date.
Like, I can't guarantee that that's all gonna go down to little pebble size.
I don't know, man. That's what was told to me. I was just passing the information on to my fellow American.
I mean, I appreciate it, but I don't know. That don't put me at ease. That's another one of them things. Like, I don't even think I would want to know about it. Ain't nothing I could do.
Really, it ain't.
There's no weapon I could buy.
You more all right? Where it's supposed to hit it?
I could travel away from that spot. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's supposed to hit off the
Atlantic Ocean, the coast.
the coast of, I ain't gonna say the Atlantic Ocean. Let's say we put it over the Indian Ocean. It's supposed to hit the Indian Ocean. Alright, we're far enough away to where I don't think it would affect us like that. You know what I'm saying? But if it's gonna hit off the coast of America on either side, I mean,
If it hit right there in the West Coast, we alright.
hell, we don't know what's gonna happen if California breaks off.
I think I heard something about that.
Yeah, they keep saying that every year. Every time an earthquake happens. You know, California gonna be done broke off. Alright, what's gonna happen when California breaks off? It ain't gonna break off and just stop. Like, if it breaks off and sinks.
It should be another tourist island.
But you know what gotta happen before that?
What?
It gotta settle. So if it breaks off and fall into the water the way they talking, it's gonna cause a big ass wave. And what's gonna happen with that big ass wave?
Tsunami.
Like, that shit ain't just gonna break off and that's it.
But tsunami more occur like underwater earthquakes though.
You talking about a whole state breaking off.
It ain't gonna tip over like that. It's gonna drop.
Okay, it drops. Think about that now. The crust that it sits on is gonna drop. You notice I said the crust. Now,
Yeah.
now I'm getting into the earth now.
Yeah, you on the plates.
The crust is gonna drop. When that crust drops, oh, it's gonna tear up some shit, man. Like, they make it sound like it's nothing. Man, that's gonna do some damage.
But the East Coast gonna be full of people.
Oh yeah, everybody gonna come over here until all that shit over there settle. And no telling how long that gonna take. And one thing about the tsunamis and all of that shit might cause multiple tsunamis.
Yeah.
One thing about a tsunami, people talk about the water that comes in. They don't talk about how that water leaves back out. That's what caused the damage. It ain't the water that initially came in. It's when that bitch goes back to the ocean.
I don't know, that first hit be a lot of pounds.
I mean, the first hit is
Taking down buildings.
that first hit devastating, but that water got to wash back.
I was looking at one video talking about how people was on the beach and earthquake happened out of the water. Talking about how the water just
Went away.
went back. Then it seen the wave started growing and growing.
I think I seen where the edge of the beach, it was so much land that was revealed,
Yeah.
and people was out there in it, like it was nothing. Like, oh look, we can see this, we can walk out here, bro. That water coming back.
Didn't it look like you?
No, not at all. But
I know
it's
some white dude probably said somebody done pulled the drain.
man, I think we done lost our water. Nah, it's coming back with a vengeance. It's coming back.
I wanted like the sharks and stuff in them waves coming back.
Yeah, I done heard that.
That's
Like,
so scary to see old shark coming into the wave.
I done heard like when the surfboarders be out there surfing and all of that. Like some of those, you know, like they had the little wave and they go up under it. I done heard that it'd be like whales in it and all of that. Cause you gotta think about it. Hell, a lot of times they just going with the flow too.
That'll make me fall right there.
You talking about if you look up and you see a wave, I mean, a whale.
If I see a whale while I'm on a boat, I'm nervous. Oh, that's gonna have me done.
They showed, all right, you on a boat and a whale pull up beside your boat and you see his eye, right? They big as hell, so you see his eye and he blinking. You see his eyeball moving around and all of that. He goes back down. He come back up. Goes back down. And it's like he's trying to tell you to follow me. Would you follow?
No. No. Hell no. I'm gonna follow you for. What can I do for you?
Now,
Really, I'm turning the boat. I'm going the opposite way.
but then he follows you. And he comes up, goes back down. He's still looking like he really needs you to do something.
I'm gonna tell the cabin. I mean, slide to side. I'm driving. I'm about to turn the thing.
Dropping it to his eye. But real story,
I'm out.
there was it wasn't a whale, it was dolphins. dolphins came up beside the boat, and they was making a whole lot of noise and all of that. And so they kept on coming up. Like, it's like they almost on some, hey, look, I'm trying to show you something. Almost on that type of time. So the people on the boat, no, John, they didn't look like this. But the people on the boat,
I would worry about a dolphin.
but the people on the boat followed the dolphin, right? And they followed it. The dolphin, like when the dolphin seen that the people was following it, they kept swimming, and the dolphin took them to where it was another dolphin that was tangled up in something, and so they wind up cutting the dolphin free and all of that.
What I want to say, the animal people might not like me no more. Not like animals.
But that wouldn't be you.
We can't. You brought us over here for a dolphin. Man, forget that dolphin.
But that ain't strange to you that a dolphin knew to ask you for help.
I mean, some of the dolphins was raised by people and put back out there.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause I seen one video, elephant got bit by a black mamba.
Mm-hmm.
That son's legs swelled so bad. The way the video started, I thought they shot the elephant because of that, but they was just tranquilizing him. They got him back right, but I mean, he still was, but he allowed people to come in because he knew he needed help. He allowed people to come in, they fixed him up.
So they're a lot smarter than we think.
Yeah. All the animals are not out there to eat you people. But in my mind,
They are.
yeah.
Like, I watched it was a documentary and they were talking about crows. Like, they always reference crows as in like something negative. You know what I'm saying? Crows is one of the smartest birds because they show how they put I don't know, it was like a piece of, it was either a shrimp or a piece of bread or something inside that's a raven.
Oh, now it's a raven.
Yeah.
At work, there was a crow.
Now when y'all lost, y'all ate crow. But
Nah, we ain't known that when the weird shit.
but they put inside of a tube, they put either a shrimp or like a piece of bread or something inside of the tube. They push all the way to the middle. And the crow watched them put the bread in there or the shrimp or whatever. And the crow tried to stick his beak in one side, went to the other side of the tube, stick his beak in there. And like, it's like he almost on some,
How do I get to it?
yeah, that joker went and got a stick. And the stick that he got, he pushed it in one side, but it had the little part of the stick that was like a little branch or whatever.
Wow.
And so it got to that part, it wouldn't do. He went and got another stick and pushed that junk. And when he got the right stick, he pushed that junk all the way through and pushed it far enough to where he can get his beak on the other side. So he used he figured it out. Like, and for them to have a small brain and all of that, he was able to figure that out. They showed how crows took, there was water in the glass, and the water was far enough in the glass where he could not get his beak down there. He dropped rocks in the water and made the level of the water rise.
Hey, that's smart.
So he could drink it.
That's smart.
So what is that saying about crows?
Smarter than you think.
Very, very smart.
It was something I had about some animals I would ask about. Then, do you think, okay, newborn animal, you think they know what they are?
No.
I know I watched one video talking about the baby elephant with his trunk. They don't really know the use for it. Like, they show some video, he's be out there shaking it, trying to get it off. They really don't know how to control it. So whenever, like, you know, most of the grown drink from the trunk, the baby elephant will squat down and drink water instead picking it up with the trunk.
I wonder what other animal he's seen drink like that.
Probably the ones that be at the water hole.
Because if you're around elephants that look like you, then it seems like you would try to drink like them. So what animal was you watching?
I mean, at a certain point, you gonna figure out how to get some water. You thirsty enough.
This is true. This is true. I seen on the episode of was it What You Thought? It was an episode of something I was watching, and they broke it down to if you got dogs in the house, and let's say you pass away, and the dog's in the house. The dogs care about you to a certain extent, but they was breaking it down. They said that if the dog get hungry enough, you become food. Do you believe that?
Yeah, because it's just like us. For humans. Cannibalism does exist.
But do you... yeah.
Think about that plane that had crashed in the mountains. It had some of the survived, but when they found it was only a couple of them.
But how long does it have to go before that happens? Like, it can't be, we just got here yesterday. You already talking about eating somebody.
Near-death experience. Knowing you need to eat.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like...
It's all part of survival. You go back to your animal state.
Yeah, but that's after we didn't... was it snow on the ground?
Yeah, they was preserved.
All right, so we didn't ran through melting snow to drink. Right? All right, so we didn't exhaust it. Every option before we go to... Like, damn it, I didn't ate a shoe.
I'm about to boil John over here. You want some? If you don't, this motherfucker, man, I'm gonna sleep full.
But how long before it get to that point? That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna have to be that near death.
But I'm saying, bro, I didn't boil the shoe. I didn't melted snow.
You need protein.
Not the first day. That's what I'm saying.
The first day.
So how long?
I probably could go without water and food the first day.
So how long? That's what I'm asking.
I have never been at that point where, yo, I'm about to eat this motherfucker.
How long do you think you would have to go before you start looking at another person as, man, I'm about to eat that motherfucker?
I mean, I'm going to look at all my resources first.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot of shit that got to go bad for me to
it'd be more than
that.
21 days because Naked and Afraid had that 21 days. So there has to be more than 21 days.
Now, if you been out there...
I'll eat off the land for a while as long as I can.
Exactly. Like, I'm talking about bugs and all.
But you need that one day you need that essential nutrients.
Nah, that's just a motherfucker who done gave up. That's what that is. Like, that's why you can't go on trips with
let's
everybody.
say you out there in the snow. There's not too many resources in the snow.
Bruh, that's why you can't go on trips with everybody.
I'm going back to your plane crashing out there in the mountain.
I understand that.
You know, ate all the pocket peanuts.
That's why you can't go on trips with everybody. You can't go on trips with everybody for the simple fact there's some motherfuckers in your camp that's just gonna give up.
Yeah. You gotta eliminate them first.
No, they gonna try to eliminate you.
That's why you gotta eliminate them when they get to you.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody is not prepared for all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not.
You got that one say back. If y'all need to eat me, just save it up for mama recognize you with.
Like, hell nah. Like, man, we searching. Like I say, man.
It ain't too much. I mean, really, in the resources in the snow.
You don't know until you look, bro. Like, you can't just, man, shit.
You in the plane crash, so you ain't come out walking normal. You fucked up too.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, that don't mean I just want to go eat the motherfucker that was on the plane with me.
If you ain't got no other choice.
How you know you ain't got no other choice? You ain't even looked.
I'm in the snow.
Y'all could have crashed into a pile, a den of fucking wolves.
They gonna eat me.
No, I'm talking about you killed them.
After surviving the plane crash.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm tough. I'm Rambo.
Your plane crashed into a den of wolves. And so it ain't no dead wolves around you.
Oh, the crash killed the wolves.
The crash killed the wolves.
Oh, yeah, they get ate.
So I'm saying, like you have to and then, okay, a wolf try to come and attack you. You know what I'm saying? You fuck around and kill him. He's now a meal. Like, you can't, I can't, man.
You don't know how long ago, some people don't even know you crashed.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is, there's a lot of shit that gotta go bad before I think about, if me, you, and Cineo go somewhere, there's a lot of shit that gotta go bad before I think about, yeah, I'm gonna cook Cineo. The fuck? Like that's the farthest thing from my mind.
I don't like dark meat. That was right there for you, studio. Fish ain't come in, man.
Like we need all the help we could get. Y'all up there talking about damn attacking somebody, man. Get the hell on. Like,
So what? All three of us go hunt down a polar bear?
I ain't say that now.
I mean, you ain't want to eat nobody. Go get this polar bear.
Ain't no guarantee a polar bear out there, especially not if it's in a mountain.
Well, we crashed in Antarctica, Alaska, wherever they at. There we crashed it.
Fuck around and damn, it might be a mountain goat. You never know, you might run across. Like it's shit out there.
I mean, yeah, but eventually your resources are going to run out. Your natural resources are going to run out.
Eventually, that's why we're asking how long. So
They don't know the plane crashed. They don't know where I'm at.
So
that's a long time.
So, like, I want a time limit. Like, is it if you say
3 months?
Okay, 3 months. Then you gonna think about start thinking about
No,
eating
I'm
the
saying
person that
you out there 3 months. That's how long you been out there now.
All right, so we done figured out some shit. And we done lasted 3 months.
We done ate the goats off. We done ate that family.
But I'm saying we done figured out some shit though.
Yeah, well,
We know how to get around. We've been getting around pretty good. One day we got to leave the camp.
But somebody still got a broke leg.
They might get left behind.
So you'll leave me or the senior behind because of a broke leg. After we done fed your ass.
I might not be able to carry you that far, bro.
You got a resource. Make a sled drag me.
You gonna
take turns switching.
You gonna slow us down, man.
Wow. Make America great again, he say.
What?
Leaving thy fellow man behind. No man left behind.
I mean, I ain't gonna want to leave you, but if I might have to use you as a decoy.
Only if I'm willing. That's the only way you can do it.
I mean, if I walk off from you, I mean, you got the broke leg.
Boy. I'm gonna make sure that polar bear get your ass.
All right, drag John over there. He gonna be making a lot of noise over there, and so that's gonna attract everything over there.
Wow.
And we gonna go this way.
Hope an avalanche comes.
Still gonna take you out first.
I
But
don't care. I'm gonna look at karma for you.
But that's what I say. Like, it's a lot of shit that got to go bad before I think about eating another person. Like, that's not no. That wouldn't even be easy to do.
Yeah, it won't be.
Bro, I seen a fight.
Anything tastes good, you cook it right.
Fucking foot. But
That way, you gotta chop toes off, fillet it. So it don't look like a foot. We found some bacon, y'all. What the hell studio at? I don't know. This bacon good and hot.
you know, they showed it was an old news clip where they was at like a farm or whatever. So the news reporter was out there holding a little like baby pig or whatever. And so they talking about the farm and how the guy do the livestock and all of that. And the news reporter that's at the newsroom made a joke, and she was like, "Oh, that's a cute little pig. Don't know, one day he might be bacon." Like that. Tell me why that pig started going, fool. I was like, damn, he understood that. Like, he wanted to get down and everything, because the man was holding him. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, the woman at newsroom, oh, that's a cute little pig. Don't know, one day he might be bacon. He started going crazy.
They better think about them getting off work, seen one of them chicken trucks.
Okay, with all them cages on it.
Yeah, with the chickens in it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there thinking, oh, them chickens know what's ahead of them right now.
I think they knocked them out before they put them in the cage, don't they?
Hell no, chicken be up looking at me for help. Nigga!
Nigga! I thought they did something to him before they put him in them cages.
What did you go to sleep for?
Huh?
That's wasting money. Why didn't you go to sleep?
Nah, man. That's a lot of noise.
For who?
Like, you got 100 cages on there.
Who was loud noise for?
Whatever town you driving through.
You driving through, you ain't about to park somewhere.
They got to use the bathroom too.
Well, they go to the bathroom. Who? Chicken?
No, the driver.
How long you been in the bathroom?
It don't even matter. Even if you gone for 5 minutes, like you sitting out in the parking lot, your truck running, now the chickens out there going crazy.
I mean, the way it look, they be in there so compact. Oh, they just sitting down. I don't think I ever seen one standing up. Cause the way they got it, the way they had to sit outside, I guess that's a common process.
So it's chicken slavery.
Death row. That's what I call it. Death row chicken.
That's your meals up there.
I ain't mad.
Literally meals on wheels.
True that.
But I don't
Spicy chicken.
But I think they give them something before they do that. But it was a fight video I seen the other day, like talking about eating people and shit. It was two girls fighting, and one girl had the other one down. Like she's winning the fight. The girl at the bottom might have threw a punch up or something that connected, and so maybe like rocked her back or whatever. The girl on top dropped down to that girl's thigh and bit. And when she bit, like
that was a street fight.
Yeah, when she bit, you seen like her. Not you ain't see that part, but like she bit and like pulled back, and
she
I'm
went and just ripped flesh off.
Huh?
She tried to rip it off.
Yes, and I'm like, you winning. You already winning.
Yeah, you just press on the bottom, push through the bite.
So like when they broke the fight up or whatever, so the girl that got bit, she walking around or whatever. So I'm like, that must be adrenaline. So I'm like, damn, I thought she got bit. The cops pull up, all of that. After a while, you see her doing this. I was like, oh yeah, she feel that shit.
Kicking in now.
Cause like for that girl to bite her like that, like biting is not nothing that comes to my mind whenever I'm getting into it with somebody. I'm gonna bite the fuck out of them. Like, I ain't never thought about biting nobody. Like, man, she bit her hard. Like, she probably broke the skin, definitely.
But I always said that if a dog try to jump and I'm gonna bite a dog, bite the shit out of them.
You ain't gonna be thinking about biting no dog.
Shitting me.
You ain't gonna think about that.
Survival mode.
You're not gonna think about biting no dog.
Bite and choking. That's why I feel like I could survive a dog attack.
If you walk in your Shih Tzu.
Why give me a pull.
No, you walk in your Shih Tzu.
Give me a pull. I don't want Shih Tzu.
It to go along with what I'm saying. If you walk in your Shih Tzu through the park, right, and somebody walking
XL bully.
Yeah, a bully, and that bully attacks your Shih Tzu, and he locked on him. What do you do?
What you mean what I do?
What do you do to get your Shih Tzu from the bully?
Is it a family dog or my dog?
It's your dog.
Damn. Because either way, the outcome's not going to be good.
So you just give up.
I mean, get your dog. That's about it. The dude who owns the bully, he's the aggressor. He gotta get his dog.
You see it's hurting him. You see it's killing him. Man, I don't recommend this, but this is I guess this is the only way that works, from my understanding. There was this particular fight was going on, and a random person, like this is at a park, people all around, and like you got those people that just standing there looking and shit. They ain't helping with nothing. This random dude walks over to the bulldog, lift up the tail.
Did he grab a poke?
Huh?
Did he grab a poke?
He poked.
Oh.
Yeah. Several times, right? When he did it the first time, you can see the dog did like that, right?
Right.
So the dog trying to move his ass around to keep him from doing that again. When he did it again, he let the Shih Tzu go.
I can see that. Cause think about dudes fighting.
They locked up.
I heard a lot of people like, yo, get my ass whooped, I'm gonna grab the nut. That type shit. Stick a finger in the butt. He'll get off me then.
That's random. But
I mean, then like back when I was wrestling in high school, had them crazy boys out there talking about what they be doing. They get in the bind or whatever. that do that. Just reaction.
They showed this girl doing that. She wasn't sticking her finger nowhere. She was humiliating the girl she was wrestling. You know what I'm saying? By like having her bent in a certain way to have a like ass in the air and all of that. But yeah, that's what the dude did to get the dog to let go.
I could see that would work probably. Me doing that, no.
But my thing is, alright, now you didn't save the day. You the hero.
Do you smell your fingers?
There's not enough washing you can do in the world.
You gotta be known for that. Hey, there go that man right there, just that dog.
They gonna turn it negative. Negative as hell. They talking about he's the guy that hang around that park waiting on dog fights.
Okay, let's see. It's kind of the same situation. You see this dog attacking a child. Are you gonna do that?
Until I seen that video, I would have never thought to do that. I would try to probably hurt that dog.
Grab the dog by the neck, try to choke him out type shit.
That or, like you said, bite him.
You gotta get a hold of him now.
Get off her.
I'll let them grab that forward. They can have that. That mean their face right there. I'm about to let them have it.
Well, that's still a lot of bite for us, though. Especially like you talking about a fucking bully.
I give you that one. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. But I still got my whole good side ready for him.
You talking about
That's
hurt.
controlling him for me to get my hands on him.
You know, if they could really hit you with the bite force that they truly got, they can break your arm.
You know, if I could get my gun and hit them with the force I need to hit them with, they gonna stop.
If was a fifth, like Senio said, like that's a. I'm just saying, you talking about giving them your arm, that's a lot of pain right there, bro. But
They'll keep them from locking down somewhere else vital, like my neck, my face.
I mean, this is true. Now, okay, it's attacking this child. Is it your child or just a random child?
A random child.
Okay, it's attacking this random child. You go and you intervene. Now the dog quits attacking the child and starts attacking you.
I'd rather for that to happen.
Alright. What if you don't get the same help that you just gave that child? Because that child parent is out there, but the child parent couldn't do nothing with the dog.
I mean, with time, you're not gonna be thinking about that. You worry about keeping that child safe.
Alright.
Even if he's the red-headed, worse.
I mean, I understand that part, but what I'm saying is, you just saved that child. The parent is out there for the child, so they're seeing to the child. Now this dog is all over you,
right?
But that parent is not making the same.
I'm not expecting them to. They need to go console that child right now. Make sure that child good.
I'm sorry. We in this together.
So the dog attack you, fuck you up. You mad at the parent for not coming helping you?
Yes. Find a fucking stick or something. You know what I'm saying? Tell the child, go send the child over there. Don't leave me.
They gotta get the child to the hospital, man.
Bruh, don't fucking leave me with this damn bully attacking me.
What you mean? Hey, where y'all?
Like, I did the good deed.
Right.
Don't leave me. Now I look and see the car driving off. What the fuck? You better drive that motherfucker this way.
I mean, what that was my more concerns about that child at that time.
I understand. I applaud you for that. We didn't pass that part. Don't fucking leave me. Now you hear about me on the news. Yes, man, he died today.
But he died a hero.
Don't nobody even know it.
That parent go tell the story.
Probably not. Probably not, bro. They might not even see the news story. They don't know what happened to you. They just know it was a man in the park that saved my child.
More than likely y'all going to the same hospital. They gonna know about it.
Yeah, you going there fucked up.
As long as the child good though. You survive, the child survive.
Child, I'm glad the child good. Don't leave me. That's my main thing. Don't leave me. Go get a stick. Go get a pipe. Call somebody for help for me.
What, you want to pick up the cell phone? Hey, where you at?
The whole time your child was getting attacked, what would you do?
On the cell phone, probably.
So whoever you call, please send them to help me. Like, don't just leave me. Now it's on me by myself.
I mean, other people probably out there now.
Man, you ain't worth a fucking.
So
you just got a whole bunch of cell phones pointed at me.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen too. But you gonna have that one be like, this ain't right. Let me go stick a finger in the butt. Hey, you stick your finger in his butt.
Stick your finger in his butt.
It be a whole YN. Ain't with that.
I ain't with that shit, now. Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I go get the switch.
Yeah, you gotta shoot him, shit. Just don't shoot me.
You get hit in the leg.
And now I'm bleeding out. I'm bit up and bleeding out.
Can't wait to do your interview. You
Man.
got shot.
No, that's a hell of a story to tell when you go home.
Where you been in all day? You ain't gonna believe
You ain't gonna believe this. Where do I start?
Tell you about how I sitting your leg.
They have shit to do
Why
with
y'all
that.
bandaged up?
Man, you was over at that bitch house waiting. But like that, man, I don't know. I just feel like that's the way people do. You can be the good Samaritan and all of that. They gonna leave you in a fucked up situation after you done saved them.
I'm trying to think, have I ever been a good Samaritan in my life?
No, that's why I don't even know why.
I'm just like,
Hey, never been the good Samaritan. Like, just being real, we can talk all that good talk. There's a limit to how far you willing to go before you put yourself at risk.
you ain't climbing up nothing to get nobody out no tree.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, would you, if somebody's hanging from a second story balcony, would you tell them to let go so you could catch them?
I'll tell them, hold on, go up the stairs.
You know the funny part is, you done been gone. You done been gone about 15 minutes. You come back.
I got tired of that midway.
Now you come back and tell them, what apartment you in?
Dang, I forgot to ask him.
You know your door lock? Yo, that's horrible, yo. But so you wouldn't tell them to drop?
You know how much force they coming out? They gonna go straight through my arm. It's like catching a ball. Got a cartridge that can't just snatch him down too.
Oh, both of y'all going to the hospital, but they ain't down though.
Am I still a hero?
Would you be considered as a hero?
I put my life at risk.
You fucked up. For life, you fucked up. That was funny. I don't know, that hero shit, it sound good.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to die in the process.
Hell no.
I want all that fame. Give me that.
Give me that.
Let me get the key to the city.
Key to the city. You want to go put your hand in cement?
I want free subway for life. Give me all that.
Like, they was talking about the shooting that happened with the man that's over the healthcare thing.
Yeah.
Alright. Did you notice it was a man standing right there?
What, Simon got shot?
Yeah.
Who was that man?
I don't know.
What about him?
Like, he was just standing there.
What is he supposed to do? Here, see the bullet coming? I got you, bro.
Nah, obviously, he went on a hero shit. But if you look at the video, the man walks up behind him. Before he started shooting, there's a guy standing right here. I don't know if he's smoking a cigarette or what, but he's standing right there. He went on that hero shit, bro.
He probably asked him for change. He said no.
Talking about the guy that got shot?
Yeah, that dude for change. That dude said no. You don't want me, peasant.
Fuck that nigga. That's what I say, man. That hero shit, man. Yeah, that shit ain't always cracked up to me. But yeah, he had the opportunity. He could tackle the man down if he wanted to.
That's what they shot him.
Yeah, he could tackle him down, especially like when the gun jammed.
You'll tackle a man with a gun jam?
Man, he was doing
You'll
this.
tackle him. First of all,
He was doing this.
you'll tackle a man with a gun jam?
I might. That's your moment.
Would you attack a man with a gun?
No.
The same thing.
No, but
He still has a gun.
yeah, but he's doing this.
As soon as I take them first two steps, click, click.
He got that bitch
Now,
right.
now I done startled him, so he gonna shoot me too. No. If anything, I'm gonna run.
Man, that dude became a statue.
You,
Look.
Yeah. I'm not even, matter of fact, I don't even know what you look like.
Boy, he had that cigarette.
I probably act like I got shot too. Just fall down.
Yeah, just drop down. But yeah, that was something I noticed. I'm like, damn, nobody ever talk about the man that was standing right there. Like that, I know he probably disappeared.
He was just a bystander, man.
So a bystander mean that you ain't a witness?
Somebody just shot somebody. You gonna go tell right then and
It
there?
ain't about whether you're going to go tell. I'm just saying, like, that means that you're not a witness just because you're a bystander.
I don't even want to talk to nobody right now.
You seen everything. You probably seen the man out there waiting. You noticed him on the other side of that car.
I might wait till the money go up. Yeah, if any questions lead to the arrest, call authorities. They get about 50 bands, then I start talking maybe. I tell a little bit.
They gonna give your ass a little bit.
Paul.
I can see them shitting somebody. They say they gonna give you 50 bands, but they gonna only want to give you 50 bands. Like, you gotta testify, you gotta damn.
That's why they say
man
leading
out.
to the arrest, not just a suspect, leading to the arrest and conviction.
Like, they want you to ride in the back of the car with the person. Like, man, I ain't doing all of
And
that.
he sitting there just looking at you.
I'm not doing all of that.
What you supposed to say to him? Man, that's it. They had 50 bands, man.
Yeah, 50 bands, bro.
You got it. I mean, I can change the story.
You got 60. You can talk. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm just thinking about the damn dog attacking the person in the park. You saved them, not a dog attacking you. And these people leave your ass out there.
Better reach around.
Now, I've been in situations where I almost got attacked by a dog in somebody's yard. And I'm hollering out there.
Hey, go get it out.
Nobody came outside.
That's a scary feeling.
Yes, like you feel like you alone because you and the dog.
You gotta go in that mind state. It's either me or him. And damn sure it ain't gonna be me.
Man, but that's when that idea come up. I can give him my own. I give him my own.
That's that flight and fight mode come in.
Why are we willing to give our own, but we don't want him to bite us on the leg?
Cause that's down there. I need something up here where I can maneuver him with.
But you ever thought about that?
Yes. That's why I say I'm giving the own. Down at the leg, he still do all this twisting and all this. See up here, he locked in. I'ma lock in. So I mean,
He bite me, I'm gonna bite him.
grab him just like that. He bite me, that's a pain. So it's like, ah! I'm scared too here.
Bite that fucking nose off.
Don't know about this. I'll break that bitch off.
No, did you see the man on the? I think it was like on the interstate or something, and there was an alligator up there, and he hitting at the alligator and shit.
He deserved to get bit.
The alligator, because he messed around and stepped wrong. He stepped wrong, fucking with the alligator, because the alligator was backing up, but it's still opening his mouth. You know what I'm saying? So he backing up, and the man stepped wrong or tripped or something like that. Man, that alligator bit him on his shin.
Oh, he was trying to step back and fail.
He bit him on his shin, bro, and like that the skin that's when your shin that's kind of tight. The alligator made that skin look loose, and so then the video goes off. So it was like, man, they wonder who won. They were calling the man a crackhead and all of that. He might have been on something fucking with the alligator.
And he had to be messing with the alligator.
And the alligator shook, but he didn't roll. And so people was like, why didn't the alligator roll or whatever? But it was a smaller alligator, and he mainly was biting for defense, not for eating. Cause it's like he probably didn't eat whatever he was trying to eat. It's
they don't roll all the time.
So I don't know if the man lived or not, but
That's like when we fight, we don't throw the haymaker, we throw jabs. Jab it out.
every punch I
Back
throw
up.
is gonna be a haymaker. One of these bitches gotta land.
Yeah, that's why you don't throw it the whole thing. You gotta keep that stamina going.
I mean,
You can't throw a tired haymaker, don't get the same effect.
yeah. I mean, if you throw two of them and one of them connect, and you see it change the way the other person is moving, then damn it, I'm throwing another one.
Yeah, but you got somebody like Debo. He ate that first one like it was nothing. Started laughing.
That would probably scare me more than anything. If I felt like I threw a punch with all my might and you ate it.
You got it, dog.
Yeah, you got it, dog. I'm sorry. I tell you what, I'm sorry.
Let's hug it out. I don't even know why I was out here tripping like that. You good? You want some ice cream?
Man, I won't even tell people you did that to that dog in that park, man. I won't even tell people that.
Don't touch me with that hand, though.
But that, that, I think that might bring a tear to your eye. Cause you know this shit right here about to go left.
Yes.
All the way. Now, I gave you the best I had. You ate that bitch.
That's when you go to your animal instinct. I'm about to bite this motherfucker.
Oh,
As soon as we grab him and block it in on that neck.
I'm kicking in the nuts and all. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, it's a fight now.
Hey, then we look back at the crowd like, hell.
Now you better not take your eyes off of him. Cause you know he ready to get his lick back.
Oh yeah.
You better not let me find no loose block around there. But,
You might take that too.
boy, I'm up on drugs, man.
Yeah, man, give me and get your pistol.
You have to. You have to. But another thing I wanted to say about that story in Texas. One thing I think was strange about the Carmelo Anthony. Well, the situation itself. The parents of the boy that died, I have not seen them say anything yet.
What you want them to say?
Something.
They in grievance right now, man. You gotta understand that was like a sudden death, then it was a twin, so that makes it even more sadder.
That sounds good, but there's no story where you don't hear the parents say nothing.
Not yet. Not yet.
Like, this has become national news.
But I mean,
matter of fact, international news.
what you want the parents to say?
I have a theory of why they're not saying anything.
Because they know that someone's in the room.
Yep.
But by law, he's not.
I just feel, as a parent, you know your child better than anybody else. So if you feel like it could be a situation like you and your kids, it could be a situation where if they do certain stuff at the house, and you may have gotten on them, like you did such and such, you know you ain't supposed to be doing that, you quit doing that, whatever. If a person from outside come and say, "Hey John, you know your child was doing such and such," that shit is not going to be new to you.
So you think maybe they had a bad rep already?
It's a possibility. That's just a theory. I don't know nothing. I'm just looking at, like, I haven't seen that family say anything. If they have said it, I haven't seen it.
They're probably trying to figure out what to bring to the public.
I just know if your child is known in your household for doing stuff like this, then there's nothing really you could say. Because it's like, I told that boy to quit doing that. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, it's just a theory. I don't know, but that's one thing that really stood out to me. Like, that, those parents ain't said nothing.
I mean, it's a lot with the story. As far as like, I see where you coming from. And you gotta look at it as far as how these other people see it. There's too many loopholes in it. They even like pick a side and a side that makes sense with the situation. There's too much going on for that right now.
And they say it's a lot of witnesses, because like it wasn't just them up under the tent, but the witnesses are going to be minors, so they can't reveal what each of them said. Like, of course, the courts know, you know what I'm saying, but they can't. They're not going to make that public. So that's one of those things where you're truly not going to get the whole story until probably the trial starts.
But then, like you
Well,
said
if it's a
earlier,
trial.
he went up on the other team's tent. Was there any other teams under that tent too?
They don't quit. Well, they don't mention it. Like, I just know, just being real, if you a part of one school, I'm a part of another school, and my tent is 4 tents away, and it starts storming, and
It never just starts storming though. You hear a storm coming in.
but there's that moment where okay, you may have had a little drizzle, and then all of a sudden the sky falls out. You know what I'm saying? So when the sky falls out, if I'm closer to your tent, what's wrong with me stepping?
I mean, I know the storm about to pick up, so I'm gonna go to my tent before it gets bad.
But
Because storms just don't, boom, storm.
It's a trap meet. So what if I was all the way down there and I made it to your tent before the sky fell out?
Well, you used to run it, so gonna run on your side.
Why do I have to? Why can't I just go up under this tent right here?
You see what happens when you go up under somebody else's tent?
That ain't fair. That ain't fair.
Life ain't fair.
If I'm 5 tents away from my tent,
Go on down there to your 5 away and get up under with your people.
it shouldn't have to be like that, John.
It shouldn't have to, but you live in America.
If I'm in a parking lot and I'm walking out to my car and the sky falls out.
Hold on, time out. You in the parking lot dressed up.
If I'm in a parking lot, I'm walking out to my car and the sky falls out, and your car is right there closer to mine, I could jump into your car and just sit there until the storm finish.
Okay. I got another scenario. Same thing. Storm about to pop off. Let's say you in California.
Mm-hmm.
About to pop off. You dressing all red. You going to their tent over there? Because it's raining? Or you go on down to the other tent where everybody else dressing red at?
I mean, well, I'm not racist, so I mean,
This ain't about being racist. They black too.
I mean, but you brought in colors,
Yeah, I brought colors in.
so I mean,
Not skin color. The color on your back.
if I'm trying to get out of the rain and this is the closest tent to me, then I might just go ahead and go on in this tent, man. Like,
With all these people dressed in blue.
I'd be like, bro, it's raining. Crazy.
So you going in there with all the people dressed in blue and you dressing all red.
They gotta understand is the weather. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's gotta be in their bylaws.
Your phone tells you the weather for the day.
What I'm saying is, right now, we're not talking about what your phone said, the weather, the percentage of what the chance could be. Right now, the sky just fell out.
But it didn't just fall out. You getting the pre-shower. Where have you been? Just storm.
What I'm saying is, if you're on your way to wherever you need to be at, and you got the sprinkles, and then all of a sudden it drops out, you ain't made it to your spot yet. So if you're closer to this tent right here,
Well, these people are all in blue.
why can't you just go up under that? It got to be in their bylaws or their rules or whatever. Hey, there's got to be a weather page where it's like, yo, if it's storming or something, we got to let them pass. Who can't understand it?
The ones in blue.
They didn't change their rules.
They might need to. God, you just gonna be another statistic.
For what? Because it was raining? And I wanted to get out the rain?
Yeah. Shit went on down 4 more spots where everybody had on your colors.
But that's something totally different. You know
No, it's
what I'm
basically the same thing. He wasn't under his team tent. He was at somebody else's team tent. And look what happened. Nobody there to have his back. That whole tent probably was against him anyway, just for being under there.
Who's thinking like that? That's my thing.
Evidently, they was.
We didn't have football games and all of that. Like,
I mean, I see what you're saying. Like, kids running mouth, but ain't gonna do nothing.
yeah, we ain't even.
But this dude was prepared to do something.
That's another thing I was thinking too. Something been happened to that boy before.
Yeah, he probably been isolated before and something happened. That's why he had the knife protection.
Yeah, all that plays into it. Like, he could have PTSD from another incident
Yeah.
where he didn't have a knife.
And so he said, "Nah, I'm gonna keep carrying the knife just in case somebody have something on me."
And then I know how being a parent is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done bought my daughter little stuff. And like, oh, alright, somebody do something. Hit the ass with this. I ain't saying it's a knife, and I'm not telling her to stab nobody. But what I'm
I
saying
hope
is,
she'll hit nobody with a knife, better stab him.
but there's little stuff that you can get your child for protection. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a parent, you're not thinking you're not even.
When do you give them that stuff? At what age?
I think I gave it maybe 14
Okay.
for my daughter. So
Can't give mine no taser gun right now.
no, not
They be playing with it.
not no taser. You know what I'm saying? Like a taser, they've been fucked around and tased themselves.
Exactly.
But yeah, probably like she was 14, 15.
But don't that taser throw off a crazy sound?
Tell me that pop.
Just to hearing the taser.
I'm telling you that pop. Yeah. And then like it was this one dude. He had a book of tasers, and like like the regular tasers like what 70,000.
I don't know.
Man, he was looking at taser. I'm gonna get this one right here. This right here cook a motherfucker. It was like 200,000 volts. I'm like, what the fuck you need that
I say,
for?
why you want to cook 'em? You just get a gun.
Well, this right here cook somebody. Bro, you better not buy that. You're gonna fuck around and shot yourself with it. But yeah, what else we got, John? Before we call it a day.
Ain't got too nothing else.
And I never removed the basket.
It'd be alright, cause the way we did, we just fell back into it. We ain't had no intro.
I got you.
Keep this other thing in one whole episode, just chop it up.
That's true.
Nick called us.
Huh?
Nick called.
Oh, you call back?
Yeah.
What is that?
I mean, that's fun because we was recording.
Oh, shit, you could ask. Well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Hopefully next time everybody else will be here. But
You got any money these days? There's a gifts in here.
yeah, there's a couple little things.
At least give me a Starburst.
You know what I'm saying?
Mighty light.
Nah,
Must be money.
Nah, it's sweet air now.
Sweet L. It got holes in it.
Yeah, sweet air. But because if you would have had it sealed up, the sweet air milk.
Sure, you're right.
But yo, this has been another episode of Yo That's Land podcast.
John the Don signing off.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll see y'all back here next time.
Subscribe too. We got the cards in, so you might be sending them around. And then it ain't no scam or nothing like that. Just scan the QR. Go see what we all about.
And if you like it, subscribe. You don't like the content,
Let us know.
Yeah, feel free to put it in the comments because
We'll make it convenient for you.
we've had some people going at our necks, and like we just say, keep it coming, man. Just keep it coming. Let us know where we strong at. Let us know where y'all feel like we can do better at.
Let us know what you want us to talk about. Because sometimes this is hard trying to have something to bring to y'all every week. It might seem easy. It gets hard sometimes.
Yeah, we make it a little easy, but
I know I do.
yo, but with that, we gone. Peace.
All right, y'all.